The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. Popped him up. Polanco is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Polanco calls for it. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Altuve at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-0. In now, Chris Davis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And right into the shift. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two balls and no strikes.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Three and 0 now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Stepping up now, McGuire 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Twins are in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Vargas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Derek Fisher, the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Stroman gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Right over the middle, knee high.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brad Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Brad Peacock.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jorge Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air out to left. Fisher is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounded to short. Polanco comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's a high pop-up. Vargas is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. It was a walk in his last trip.
Kenny Vargas.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Up around the face. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. One down. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Moustakas, base runner at first with 1 out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He has 9 base hits in 23 at-bats. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in for Houston, Aaron Hicks, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Carlos Correa now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-2. Right side hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, number 30 will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Breezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, number 77.
So stepping in, McGuire. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Tucker moving in. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in now for Polanco. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, well, down two. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball four now to start the eighth inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Cabrera on at first. Nobody out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Ready on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
popped up. Moustakas has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Sean Doolittle will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Sean Doolittle.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside, the throw.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
2-2.
Doolittle pauses. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fisher's under it. 1 out.
Left center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the changeup is way low that time. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Kenny Vargas will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Settling in now, Kenny Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Twins wind up stranding one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlos Correa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line with Doolittle, he's just 1 for 6. swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Popped him up. McGuire is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, two men out. And there's ball one. Runners on first and third, two away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Jacob Barnes takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And so watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Fisher stands at second with two gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 4 and the Twins 2. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Ken Giles.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Rosario is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Number 30 is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding in, number 30. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 77.
Coming to the plate now, McGuire, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Two-run game last to the 9th with 2 away.
And hitting for the Twins, number 22, Miguel Cano.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Cano. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sliders in for a strike. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Is over. Disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. This game's all tied at 4. Michael Givens comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And he got him.
Now batting, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So striding in, Kenny Vargas. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he is a sitting duck after the pitch out. They had that one sniffed out well as he is out trying to score. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Antonio Senzatella takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 49, Antonio Senzatella.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Into the box, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Senzatella, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Ready for another shot now, Derek Fisher. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
The 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Eddie Rosario.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in off the plate. The 2-2 lined hard toward right center. Hicks will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
One strike.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. Hit this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, number 30. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 0-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready once again, JT Realmuto, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, for
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Polanco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Matt Bowman will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Now in the box, Chris Herman.
Captain Chris Herman.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The winning run is at first base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop-committed fastball and cheat.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Three-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
(7-4) the final finish today. Antonio Senzatella gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.